Ooh, says Matzo. Oh, wrong microphone. No, it is the right microphone. There we go. Yes, Peggle. Here's something fun. I don't actually like Peggle. I'm streaming this because I want to be annoyed. Hi, I'm Bjorn, founder of the Peggle Institute. 10 Peggle Masters are ready to teach you how to get the most out of your Peggle experience. Oh boy. And since I'm the boss, I get to go first. The best way to learn is to jump right in, so let's begin. Hit all orange pegs to win. So yeah, I'm not a fan of this game, for the record. I'm curious if I can play it with the joystick. No. I can't. Custom cursors. Nope, that's it. That's the best I can do. I can't play it with a joystick. You've never played Peggle before, but you've heard bad things about it. I despise luck-based games, and I think that a lot of Peggle is luck. I'll let the game do the explaining of its main gameplay features to save my throat a little. You got a ball in the bucket. This returns the ball to the ballotron. In other words, you get a free ball if it lands in the bucket. Get a free ball if you score enough points. Get 25,000 points on your last shot. That earns you a free balls. So, once you hit all the orange pegs, you win, basically. And then depending on which hole the ball goes into, depends on how many points you get. 50,000. Yes, well, if it came with your Xbox 360, I suggest you play it. Because it's a good game for free. I'm not a fan of it, but that's because I don't see the skill in Peggle. It's more of a luck game to me than a skill game. There is some skill to it. You can plan shots, like shoot there to have the ball roll. You know, you can sort of plan shots in Peggle, but a lot of it is down to luck. And then when they introduce the powers to the game, which they'll do very shortly, some of the powers, I just don't get how they're meant to be useful. Oh, it was a demo. Fair enough then. Yeah. If it was the full game, that's not bad, but a demo? Nah. Ah, fuck. Actually failed a level. That takes some skill right at the beginning of Peggle. Oh. Yeah, I get that, thank you. I know how to play the game. Wasn't a complete waste of time. Oh. It looks really shit. I think the visuals are one of the few things this game has going for it. Is anybody interested in having the Discord voice lobby open today? Because I must say the idea is appealing to me. If you're up for it, I'll open it. Green pegs activate magic powers. Right, Super Guide, which I'll show off. Super Guide just makes it so you can see clearer where the ball is going to go, but it's really not that useful. Bjorn's superpower is fucking shit. Well, the song itself isn't, but the recording might be copyrighted. I don't know. I don't care. I want to play Peggle, so I'm playing Peggle. I want to play a game I despise. I know, it makes no sense whatsoever. Right, the purple peg is worth extra points. Lududing? Lududing to tell me, oh, Exploding Ember is live. I think the voice lobby would be good to have open for this stream, so I'm going to open the voice lobby. You played too much GTA 5 and now it's boring. I can understand that. I found GTA 5 boring, and I didn't even play that much of it. Inner Circle's active.
Oh,
yo, Keshi.
Peggle, mate.
Yeah, I'm having a fucking Peggle, mate. I was gonna have a fucking Chuzzle, but I thought let's play a game I actually despise, so Peggle it is.
Fair enough. So, how's you?
Me is okay. Work today was tiring, but fine. I was mostly on re-merchandising, so that was relatively straightforward. Gonna raise the volume so you're a bit more audible. I'm gonna make some adjustments to the Hop Hogs volume level. If my laptop would let me. Now, there we go. You should be audible now compared to Peggle, and it's shit music. The ball will head where you click. You're telling me that on stage 1.5. That's I kind of learned that on stage 1.1.
That's fundamental, really, isn't it? That's fundamental, really, isn't it?
Yeah, it's Peggle basics. One thing that really creeps me out is the way their eyeballs follow the ball. There are some characters who are a bit cross-eyed, and it becomes extra apparent on the animation that they're a bit cross-eyed when they're watching the ball. The hamster is a good example.
I played this game way back when.
Fucking hamster.
Just never went back, thankfully.
Yeah, me too. I come back to it on occasion, just because I want something to moan about. That's pretty much it. I'm still annoyed that Peggle 2 didn't get a PC release. Only Xbox One and PS4, which is dumb. If it came out on PC, I would buy it, even though I hate Peggle. I know that sounds crazy. Bung. Is there anything cool to talk about? Any interesting discussion topics? I beat Puyo Puyo Tetris today. Yeah, I enjoyed it. I've got the extra chapters to do now, but I've done the main game's storyline with 3 stars on every mission, so I'm happy. Took some fucking doing. 3 stars is hard to get, but I did it. I'm proud of myself. And now I've done it, I feel like being able to play it on stream now. I want to do the online in streams, actually do like ranked battles on stream. Here he is, cross-eyed hamster. He's not even looking at the ball. I think his eyes have just given up. There we go. His eyes are... He needs to stop drinking. He's partied way too hard. Or not enough. Maybe I should start drinking. I don't know, I felt pretty good recently, and I haven't had a drink, so maybe that's got something to do with it.
Did you see the video I put up in the memes section of the Discord?
Right. No, not yet. It was some sort of animation. Marvel something or other. I glanced it, but didn't watch it
it's
yet.
For a channel I've been watching on YouTube called Drunken Uncle. One of these people who debunks SJWs and what have you, and he just
nice.
did this like little Japanese sort of intro to his channel or something.
What, anime style?
Proper Japanese. I've got no idea what he's actually saying.
Only 10,000 points that time. Channel is locked for you. Okay, Matzo, you know what that means. It's time for the hottest party. I mean, it's time to make you a moderator. My friend, you are allowed in. It's just so if you know who comes along and makes a new account, he can't come straight into the inner circle. Is that you, Matty? Has Matty got a microphone set up?
Hey, Matzo.
That is not the kind of voice I expected, but I'm not sure quite what I expected.
But something like, I don't know.
How's it going, Matty?
Good, thank you.
Good. Do you like the look of Peggle so far? Are you gonna rush out and buy Peggle for Xbox 360? You're gonna rush out and buy Peggle 2 for PS4? Good answer. Good answer. Ah, fuck. There's no way I'm gonna do it this time. Unless I get a free ball. Oh, I did, but I didn't hit any orange pegs. Oh, lucky! Lucky, lucky, lucky. Extreme Fever. Wait, I'm enjoying this too much. I'm gonna have to stop. I can't enjoy Peggle too much, otherwise I have to stop. That's the rule. Play fucking Teddy Floppy here or something.
Maxo has to go.
No. It's because I was making weird noises. His parents probably heard me. What are you watching? It's like, Rick and Morty. Speaking of which, I watched episode 1. Have you seen Rick and Morty?
I think all of season 1. I haven't got around to season 2 yet though.
Oh right, so you've seen the pilot. Shit was awesome.
Brilliant, I love it. And, season 3.
I love it. It's bang on my sense of humor. Yeah, season 3 with a McDonald's Szechuan sauce themed episode, which is now basically resulted in McDonald's promising to bring back the sauce. So it's amazing. Episode 1 of Rick and Morty, just the jokes they came fast and furious, and I loved every single one. I can see what people mean about it being improvised now. It's clear when you watch it. It's like the humor is clearly like them in the mic studio, just coming up with jokes on the fly. Oh man, it was so good. I'm watching it on my Netflix free trial because I finished Glitter Force. Here we go, Glitter Force. I think I evolved in taste. Rather than watching something girly, I then moved on to Rick and Morty. From Glitter Force. I've seen a couple of shows on Netflix that I'm interested in. There's a Netflix original called BoJack Horseman that looks mildly interesting. So I'm gonna do some flicking through Netflix at some point to see if there's anything on there that appeals to me. Been thinking about doing maybe some sort of show talking about stuff on Netflix, but I don't want it to appear like I'm like trying to get a sponsorship from them or something. Because I know people would like instantly think the fickle thing like oh, he's just covering Netflix stuff to get a free membership. It's like, well, if I got one, that would be nice.
I mean, it's cheap enough on its own, so
yeah, exactly. I'm probably gonna carry on with it after this free trial, just because there is so much stuff I want to watch.
My family just put it on for a month around Christmas. What they want on it, yeah.
And it was quite an experience, I imagine, having so much great TV at your fingertips. There's a lot of people saying that you can get a Fire Stick, Amazon Fire Stick, and then install some sort of modified firmware on it, and then you can watch pretty much anything on it. And it's like, that's all well and good, but it's like 25 quid for a Fire Stick, and you got to install all this stuff, and you got to make a membership on this site, and it looks shady as fuck. Whereas you go on Netflix, you pay so much a month, and, you know, you know you're gonna be adware free, and spyware free, as well. All this other stuff. Yeah. This isn't an advert for Netflix, by the way.
Streaming places are available.
But Netflix, you know. Yeah, other streaming places are available, but just none have the same range of quality programming and quality exclusives that Netflix has. Sure, you can go to Amazon and watch The Grand Tour. The Grand Tour! But, you know, Netflix has so much other fantastic homemade shows, and the only place to watch Seven Deadly Sins in English, dubbed exclusively by Netflix. So, you know. But this isn't an advert for them or anything. What do you think of Rick and Morty? Says Matzo. I love it. I've watched one episode. But I can tell this, the quality of humour, the sense of humour is the same as mine. There's always something going on, even in the background of shots. There's always something going on.
Not long back, last couple of days, I watched a video of like hidden stuff that you can see. You can watch, like there's some things to do with Gravity Falls in the background of some episodes.
Yeah, there's lots of things that tie it in with other shows and stuff. I'm interested in getting into it, but it's finding the time to watch it. Like, I could watch it right now and stop streaming, but I already scheduled this stream, so if I hadn't, I'd be just watching Rick and Morty right now.
There's always time for Rick and Morty.
Yeah. The great thing about getting to work is the great thing about getting to work, other than going to work and making money, and also having a job that I take pride in, I'm not just saying I do my job for money, but, I like getting to work early because it means I can watch Netflix before I start. So if I get to work an hour early, I can watch, like, 2 episodes of something. And now that Glitter Force is done, I know I can watch Rick and Morty before I start work. And it'll put me in the right mindset for work. Just destroy the... Oh, come on! Come on! Thank you. Fucking Peggle, piece of shit. What's this snail so fucking happy about? So are you playing anything right now? Dusting off some Final Fantasy 15? Wasn't it? Oh.
Well, all I've really been doing at the moment is me beta testing.
Ah, yes, the Magic the Gathering stuff.
No, this is for Gran Turismo Sport that I'm doing. On the PS4.
Oh! A video.
Yeah.
A vidya. That's cool. Vidya beta testing. Are you like a paid beta tester? Do you get games in the mail and test them? Or?
How it works through Sony officially. They put out a closed beta, and I signed up for it. And then next thing I know, they sent me a voucher code to download the closed beta version of the game. Yeah,
that's cool. I'm only going to say one thing, and I'm only going to say it once. It's pronounced beta, but yeah, I'm really happy for you. It's always cool when you get access to a beta version of something. It's always a joy. I was one of the beta testers for Family Guy Online. That didn't last very long, but I was one of the beta testers for Family Guy Online. What else have I beta tested? Little Big Planet Karting. I did the beta for PlayStation All-Stars Battle Royale. I was on the beta. That was just online multiplayer.
Yeah, that's all this is.
I got pretty good at that. The Little Big Planet Karting, they gave you access to the tool and kart creation tools. You got like everything in the beta for that. A bunch of the story levels. And I was so impressed I then bought Little Big Planet Karting, so it inspired me. I posted something previously and it didn't come on the video. This time it was a silly fancy intro, inspired by the theme tune to some 80s kids show called Kid Video by Saban. Maybe YouTube worked out that it was spam and blocked it. Welcome, Sushi. So you've switched back to a Gorilla's avatar to acknowledge how the Sushi and Sushi Sunshine 2000, the Sunshine in Sushi Sunshine 2000 comes from the 2000 of Gorillas.
I thought it'd be more to do with Clint Eastwood because they actually do say sunshine in that song.
Oh, that's right. It was the 2000 of. It was the 2000.
2000,
Fuck it.
yeah. They were saying shoe shine
Yeah.
in that, not sunshine.
Yeah, shoe shine. That's right. He's got sunshine in a bag, and it's actually drugs. It's an analogy for drugs.
Well, simple that Ebenezer Good by the
So
Shame.
he's got sunshine in a bag. Yeah. Comes in the form of Ebenezer Good.
Ebenezer and he's the main geezer.
Yeah. There was another song by the Shaman that I liked more, but I can't remember the name of it now. It was the same sort of style as Ebenezer Good, but I don't think it was about drugs. But then again, all music from that time was, so... That is a horrible, shocking generalization by me, and I don't deserve to wear this uniform.
It's not really pinball sushi, it's just hit the orange blocks.
It's... The reason why I'm playing this is because Soybomb played a pinball game yesterday.
Quest, I watched it.
Pinball Quest.
Yeah.
It was shite.
Yeah.
But it's like, you know what? This reminds me of Peggle. I'm gonna play Peggle. So, I'm playing Peggle. But no, it's more like Pachinko or Plinko.
Yeah,
You know, that sort of thing.
Gonna compare it to
Sushi should know
Different
Plinko.
Price is Right.
Yeah. That's the same one with the yodeling mountaineer,
Yeah,
isn't
that was
it?
Cliffhangers, but same show.
Same
yeah.
show? Yeah.
Yeah, ERB's controlling that shooter at the
Because you had to go to bed. Then go to bed, Matzo. Sorry. What did you say, Kesh?
Yeah. I was just
What did you
explaining to
say?
Sushi, yeah, that you're
I missed it.
controlling that ball shooter at the top. Asking you in the chat.
Yeah. The hamster is the character that I'm playing with at the time. So this is Master Cat Toot. A cat toot cat. Meow. I like yarn, but not as much as I like
No,
my
Illuminati
pyramid power.
confirmed.
It extends the edges of the.
The pyramid
Oh,
power.
okay.
Illuminati confirmed.
Illuminati confirmed. There we go. Yeah, pyramid power. It extends the edges of the free ball bucket for extra bounces and last-second reprieves. It's subtle, but it can really help you out. Gaze with me into the pyramid, and I'll show you. Gaze with me into the pyramid. Yeah. My magic power turns the free ball bucket into a pyramid. Am I really going to do this every time the word pyramid happens? Maybe I should. Well, it's my phone wallpaper. Seriously, my phone wallpaper is... Oh. Let's get rid of the notifications so you all can see it. My phone wallpaper is me doing the Illuminati symbol with my eye. I don't hide my illumination. I share it loud and proud with everyone.
It's officially ERB's part of the New World Order.
Yeah, I'm a fan of Kanye.
But you're funded by George Soros as well, aren't you? I knew it.
Soros seems to be the hardest word. I'm funded by the Rockefellers actually, but yeah. I'd love to be funded by someone with lots of money. Let's put it that way. I wouldn't have to rely on YouTube handouts and Patreon. By the way, Matzo is a supporter on Patreon, so Matzo's cool. Not that people who don't support me on Patreon aren't cool. Forget it. I've obviously dug too big a hole now, so.
Yeah, I saw you put something up about that Sushi about Bioman.
Bioman. As opposed to Bioman, which was my nickname at secondary school.
I wonder why.
It may surprise you, I actually had terrible body odor. Oh, pyramid pickup! Top bombing. Yes, I just quoted a fucking... What was it? A Carlsberg advert? It was one of them. Was it Smith's? Oh, you see, this is why you're good at quizzes. Because you have a giant pool of knowledge. It's just they never ask you the right questions. That's what it is. Yeah.
Yeah, Peter Kay was in it, wasn't it? Yeah. He did a number of them. Yeah, I'm pretty sure it was for John Smith's Bitter.
Yeah, that makes sense in my head. That sounds right. The second you said it, I'm like, yeah, Smith's. I just remember the advert. Lots of Channel 4 late night stuff I used to watch, so it probably played on some of that. Probably around the time I was watching Bow Selector? No, maybe a bit later than that. God, I used to watch some shite. Bow Selector.
Yeah, we all did. We all watched shite at one point or another.
Yeah. I miss... There was a show called fucking Pen Monkeys, which ran for a very short amount of time. And I'm not sure whether I made this up, this show, or not, so I'm gonna have to Google it at some point. But it was 3D. It was 3D animated, and it was really poorly done. But it was like early to mid 2000s, so it got away with it. I think it was like 2005 or so. Fuck, it was a weird show. It had Bob the Builder piss take using Robbie Williams, and he was Bob the Binger. And he would drink lots of alcohol and throw up, and there was a Bob the Binger song. It was Bob the Binger, can he drink it? And I swear this exists. I swear on something.
Well,
I need to look it up because I know this was a thing.
I've not heard of it.
Did you watch Eurotrash? Yes, I was one of those naughty kids who watched Eurotrash when he should have been asleep in bed.
Yeah, me too.
The main character, I say character because he was. The main character of Eurotrash was a cool guy.
They called him, didn't they?
Funny accent. The presenter with the French accent and the
now
silly face.
when
I'm sure he couldn't help his face.
The people when they spoke in a foreign language always got dubbed over with that. Not an accent like that, didn't it? Not an accent like that.
Yeah. I wasn't really paying attention to the interviews, to be honest.
Things to be concentrating on in that show. Yeah.
Yeah. You watch Eurotrash 2 and you're proud. You're out and proud, Sushi, about watching Eurotrash. The number above my head tells you how many turns are left on my magic power. Your magic pyramid power? Pyramid power! Let me at him! Let me at him!
You've been going to them Illuminati meetings again, Scrappy. What are we gonna do with you?
And that's why he was the main villain of the Scooby-Doo movie. And not just because the writers didn't have any clue what the fuck they were doing. The first Scooby-Doo movie wasn't bad. The second one was worse, but it had its moments. Seth Green falling in love with Daphne was a good moment. I like how all the big name stars disappeared from the second Scooby-Doo movie. I can't remember if Sarah Michelle Gellar was in the second one or not. That's why I said all the big stars left, because Sarah Michelle Gellar, not so much a bit. Was it? No, it wasn't her. It was... Oh, fuck. Who was it? Oh, what the fuck's her name? Yeah, Sarah Michelle Gellar, wasn't it? Yeah, it was. Yeah, it was. Played the stupid bitch. That's it, Daphne. I got the names confused. It was Seth Green fell in love with Velma in Scooby-Doo 2. Eurotrash did a feature on Ultraman.
Since Ultraman's Japanese.
What? But then France has such strong ties with Japan, Japanese culture, and Japanese media, so I guess it sort of makes sense because of their ties with animation and TV. Like, 2 of my Dragon Ball Z games were France-only PAL releases. Le Legende Saiyan and I can't remember the other one's fucking called. Remember Le Legende Saiyan, but they were both France only and PAL release, so. It's legit, ERB. Pen Monkeys is legit. So I am remembering a real thing. That's good. I'm not so worried about my memory now. Pen Monkeys definitely existed. Now I got to see if I can find a place to watch it. If anybody backed it up, because I doubt it was on DVD.
On YouTube or something.
Like another show that I used to watch on TV around the same time was a show called Dare to Believe, which was on ITV. It would play after Cybernet. If I stayed up late enough to watch Cybernet, I then watched Dare to Believe. Sometimes I fell asleep to it. Other times I'd deliberately set an alarm so I could watch Cybernet.
I just set a VCR to record Cybernet when it was on. Because it was on like 3 o'clock in the morning, wasn't it?
Cybernet, Steve Truitt, yeah. Dr. Muto. It's the only game he ever fucking talked about.
I'm OG Cybernet with Lucy Longhurst.
Now you see, I never watched it with a female host, only a male host. So I must have missed out when it was Lucy Longhurst. Does anybody remember that piece of shit Weakest Link knockoff quiz show with a 3D lady who was meant to be Anne Robinson but wasn't? Oh, is that what it was called?
Yeah,
that was shit, wasn't it?
One episode of it, yeah. And it was...
That used to be one of those things that they'd play late at night as well. I've linked it together in my head with Dare to Believe, Pen Monkeys, Monkey Dust I used to watch as well. I know that got DVD releases. Monkey Dust.
Yeah.
That was a BBC though. I know that show best for like imprinting that Goldfrapp song into my head. One with the whistle, Lovely Head, I think it's called, the song. I have that show to blame for making me like that song. It's the one that with the whistling. The guy who would always be away from his wife for some reason. It was always some ridiculous reason, like he wanted to fill a bathtub up with his own jizz. And fucking monkey dust. What a weird ass fucking show. The other seasons weren't as great. Now I'm remembering other shows that I used to watch that were like late night stuff, like Modern Toss.
Yeah, that was part of Adult Swim, wasn't it? Yeah, that was part of Adult Swim, wasn't it? Oh,
was it?
I remember.
I saw it on BBC. Was it BBC? So maybe I. No. There was also another show, a dark. Well, I say dark. It wasn't a dark comedy in the sense of like the actual definition, but it was a dark show that was meant to be a comedy.
Yeah,
a show called Jam that I caught from time to time. I knew it best for having Brian from
Kevin
Spaced
Eldon.
in it.
He was in it, wasn't he? Yeah, Kevin Eldon.
Oh, is that his name? I've learned something new. I've seen him on stuff before, like dramas on Drama, and I'm like, he must be a pretty fucking talented actor to be in so many different types of shows. He's also done radio work as well, because I've heard his voice on adverts. So, pretty talented actor. Yabi, I think you will like the Meeseeks in Rick and Morty. The Meeseeks?
Yeah, Mr. Meeseeks. He's like the most popular character in the program.
Mr. Meeseeks.
Yeah.
Alright, currently my favourite character, if I'd have to pick, would be Rick. Definitely.
I don't want to spoil anything, so I won't tell you too much about it. Yeah, it's just a blue guy, and he's supposed to like do a simple task, and then once he's done the task, he explodes.
Oh, I've seen him in a thumbnail for one of the episodes because Netflix put him in a thumbnail. So I've seen what he looks like, but I haven't seen him yet. He's not in the pilot, which is the only episode I've watched.
I think he's like either episode 3 or 4, one of the early episodes.
Yeah, that would explain why I've seen the thumbnail. Oh, great. The splendor of the space blast. Master Splork Sporken. Greetings, aspiring Pegglenaut. My task is to expound on Explodious Space Blast for furious fulguration and fabulous firework. Many pegs will be sparkly dismissed and points will accrue at the speed of shock. Set ocular eyes to see and we shall launch our lesson. Fuck
so
off.
In other words, when you hit the green thing, it makes things around it lights up.
Explode. Yeah. It's an alright power. I used to use it in the challenge mode. Yes, I played the fucking challenge mode in this game. I deserve to perish. This background has Chuzzles in it, which was almost the game that I chose to play in the place of Peggle. But I was thinking I don't really want to play Peggle. Maybe I'll play Chuzzle. But it's like no, I'll play Peggle. Chuzzles are cute. They're furry and have big eyes. I mean, I have enough balls to go for an extreme clear. I'm gonna try it. What could plausibly go wrong? You're right there.
Yeah.
Alright. Good. It's just you made a noise like I had made a bad joke, and I just wanted to make sure that like your humor receptors were... Oh, fuck. I didn't get the complete extreme fever. It's my fault for doubting your humor
Making
receptors.
sure my humour receptors are oh fuck. Well, certainly that.
The part when Rick and Morty are in the spaceship in the pilot is entirely improvised. Yeah, it felt improvised.
I want to say the whole thing
that
with Rick
scene.
going, RickandMorty.com for 100 years. RickandMorty.com. I want to think
Yeah,
that was it.
yeah. I'm curious as to how many of those actually link to like official Rick and Morty media. How many of those websites are real? Oh fuck! Now I'm remembering another one of these shows. There was a Mr. Hell show, which was a cartoon. It was like a fake Satan. They had an ending gag on one episode on the credits where it's like the Mr. Hell Show dot blah 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 dot blah 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 .com, and I wonder if anybody's typed in that like 5,000 character URL.
Was it Bob
Before.
Monkhouse voice, Mr. Hell? I remember it being him.
Was it?
It was another show, I'm not sure.
All I remember is it was another one of these adult cartoons that I watched as a kid.
Yeah, I think it was Bob Monkhouse who voiced Mr. Hell, one of his last roles before he passed away.
Ah. I was thinking if it was, he must have been.
Look it up.
That must have been near the end of his run, as it were. It's a very horrible way of putting it. Must be near the end of his run.
Yeah,
that's
it was Bob
awful.
Monkhouse, yeah. Basic format
Matt,
was a
you're
series of
awful.
sketches linked by the eponymous Mr. Hell, a Satan-esque host voiced by comedian Bob Monkhouse. The last series before his death in 2003.
Ah,
Yep.
the very last. You see, this is why you have such great knowledge. I'm mentioning things, and most of the time you know exactly
I'm
what
giving
they
you
are.
extra info as well while I'm at it.
Yeah, extra info that you then look up.
Just to
and
make sure it
proves
was,
to be
yeah.
true. Not like when I give you extra info on things and it turns out to be false.
Yeah, just don't ask me about halogens because I can't know them from my noble gases.
You know, you don't have to be noble to know noble gases. Wait, no. You have to be noble to... Fuck it. So long as you know your Rosses apart, you know, your noble Rosses from your Kemps, I think you're fine. Ross Noble, the comedian? Yeah, fuck it. By the way, I saw him live. He's fucking hilarious. He did a show at the uni I went to. It was great.
The only comedian I've seen live is Roy Chubby Brown. Roy Chubby Brown, yeah. Roy Chubby Brown, yeah.
The name is not familiar. What's he been in?
I don't know if he's active as much now, but he wears like a patchwork jacket and a flying helmet, and he tells loads of blue jokes.
Oh! He's always like... He's one of those comedians like Tommy Cooper that's like always sort of drunk or...
Well, he drinks on stage. Sure, yeah.
He reminds me of that guy who does the sports coverage on Channel 4.
John McCririck.
Yeah. Reminds me of him, if it's the person I'm thinking of.
Yeah, but fatter.
Yeah, then I maybe...
Calls women split ass.
I think I know who you're talking about. I think I know who you're talking about. Just because I remember seeing him before and thinking he looks a bit like
John
that sports guy,
McCririck.
John McCurrick.
Yeah.
McCririck. Sounds like a car. The new McCririck Cruiser.
Yeah, when he comes out on the stage, everyone chants, "You fat bastard! You fat bastard!" And then he goes into his routine. Yeah. There'll be a few of his live shows on YouTube here.
Yeah, the butter? Question mark. Welcome. The guy in the chat. The guy with the Russian name, which means fuck you. I'm confused.
We weren't talking about butter, were we?
Moving swiftly on. That's my bread and butter you're fucking with. Did you ever watch
I've watched odd episodes of it, yeah.
The Adult Swim show? Yeah. But I fucking love that show. I think there's loads of it that I've missed, though. I saw the first 2 seasons in full. I think they split season 3 in half. How do you know? Because I looked it up. I looked up what your name meant. Because I was curious. Because I had a guy come in my students before, a Russian guy, and his name was basically Mark. So I sort of... I like to know the sort of names of people when their names are in different languages, just so I have a name to refer to. But I can't call you fuck you, so I could ask Google the pronunciation for the name. Yeah, Mark, M-A-P-K, yeah. He referred to himself as the Russian Homer Simpson because he worked in a nuclear something or other. I said, so long as you give me some warning before the bombs start flying, I think we'll be okay.
Yeah, I think we could all do with a bit of a warning, couldn't we, seeing as how it's about to all kick off.
Yeah. I got the BBC News homepage on bookmark. I check it every now and then. Loop clear more orange pegs early on. Focus on single trickies last. Gloop, don't tell me what to do. You work as a nuclear chemist, so maybe you're the Russian smart Homer Simpson. Homer Simpson when he takes the crayons out of his nose and he's intelligent again. What a shit episode that was. Homer Simpson's always been smart. That's the thing I hate. Like, season 1 and 2 of The Simpsons, he was actually a good dad trying to do the best for his family. The kind of dad who would stop his son from trying to jump over a fucking chasm with a skateboard, you know. A good dad. The kind of father who would drag his drunk wife away from the punch because she's had too much. Welcome, miles per hour. Yeah. Those are Russian words I know. I also know do svidaniya, which is farewell, and tovarish, which is comrade. Do svidaniya, tovarish.
Da and yet, which means yes and no. Yet. Glasnost, which means openness. And perestroika, but I can't remember what that means.
And you know Kalinka, Kalinka, Kalinka.
Since we're talking about Russian.
Hello. Je m'appelle Claude. That means I am Claude.
Game show started today called Babushka.
Oh.
Well,
like the dolls. No, you're pronouncing it all weird. Sorry. Hello, je m'appelle Claude. That means I am Claude in your English. Have you tried the flippers? Ah, they are wonderful. With them, you'll learn to flip balls back against the wall for extra points, just like a crustacean born. There no need to be shy. Let us dive right in, yes? Zoot! My magic power is flippers. After hitting the green peg, click anywhere to flip them. Oh dear God. Under the sea. DMCA. Digital Millennium Copyright Act. When you explain the joke, it's no longer funny. Boing. Fuck. Boing. They died in the 2000s. Telecompagnia Vide. I think that was one of the logos you showed me, Sushi, because you used to find it terrifying. Or the story was that people used to find it scary. It was back when we did Otomedius Excellent stream, I think it was, that I got into the discussion topic of scary shit. I think, were you there, Keshi, for that? Talking about the German coffee adverts with the jump scares. No, I know Sushi was there for that one. You'd remember it if you were.
I think that was when it came in the lights on.
That's the story, anyway, that Russian children found the logo scary. Sacre bleu, that fish is in your way. Hit him to convince him to move. Not in the way. He's just doing his thing. Chilling out. So, I almost played a different game altogether. Last night, I almost streamed. I'm not going to spoil what game it was I was going to play, because I might play it.
Just had a look for that logo. Maybe, yeah, it does look weird. It's like a creepy.
Yeah, I can remember it being creepy-ish. Oh, the PSA about asthma, yeah. The PSAs are the most terrifying, because they're meant to be. They're meant to scare you. They're meant to make you feel uncomfortable, so you change your ways. This is a public safety announcement. Don't whiz on the electric fence. Wish I knew where that came from. I know the
was
quote.
it Ren and Stimpy? One of their fake commercial things?
Could be. I know it because it appeared in a YouTube poop. I didn't actually know where it came from. It appeared in one of the Dr. Rabbit YouTube poops by Walrus Guy. Fucking amazing. The girl coughed and died. Wow. How scary. I knew a guy with asthma. I used to make fun of him for it. Not in a nasty way. It was sort of like of all the things to suck at, you know, breathing is perhaps the most unfortunate, you know. He understood the joke. He appreciated it. Good old short-time streamer Chuck95. I miss that guy. Good friend of mine. He was only acting her death. Of course they're not going to show a girl dying in a commercial. Asthma kills, there's no excuse. No excuse for what? You can't help it if you've got asthma. To give yourself the best chance of not developing it, you could not live on an open road with a billion vehicles, but you can't exactly stop asthma from happening. So why would there be an excuse for asthma? I just don't understand the logic behind that one.
Conditions you can be born with.
Yeah. Yeah, exactly. You don't really have much say in if you've got asthma. Don't know why there'd be a reason for an excuse. Isn't that a coverall term for just breathing difficulty in general? Because I know that a lot of people who just have regular coughs, it can be considered a mild form of asthma. Another one of these coverall terms.
Well, I don't think any PSA we ever make will match to Canada's.
Which one was that?
There's been a number of them. There's that one about a woman slipping in a kitchen and getting like hot oil dumped on her or something. That's nightmare-inducing.
This is crack.
The old Pee Wee Herman one.
Pee Wee Herman, yeah. The reason why those PSAs came up was because they were scary. I can't remember what set it off. I think I mentioned something that I found scary, and then just during the stream, we stopped caring about the Japanese game I was playing, and we started just talking about shit we found scary. And I mentioned those adverts, and I couldn't remember whose they were, and then I found out they were a German coffee company, because Sushi showed them to me. That was back when I allowed YouTube links in my comments, in the live chat. I was shown all these scary things that then made sleeping very difficult that night. Dyslexia, but you see, the thing is, people who have dyslexia have it good. Because dyslexia is an anagram of daily sex. It is. Write it down and do it. It's an anagram of daily sex.
I don't doubt that.
So you know, maybe they don't have it so bad, you know? I wouldn't mind having daily sex. I think it's interesting that this guy with the Russian name worked in Ireland as a nuclear chemist there as well. Curious, does Ireland have a nuclear thing? Daily sex is good for you, but my wife doesn't believe me. All right. I know there's that, is it in Ireland, that place that, oh fuck, does the makeup stuff, and like the stuff they've got there is so volatile that if it blew up, it would take like half the United Kingdom. I don't remember, is that Ireland? You hear things, scary things. You don't know whether they're true or not. You worked in Ireland for money to study. Oh. Ooh. Wee wee, these waves are tricky. Take your time and you'll do fine. I am very close to a DMCA waiting to happen. Copyright claim from Disney.
Well, Sebastian was Caribbean. This guy's French.
But he's named Sebastian and he's a crab.
Huh?
It doesn't help matters that his name is Sebastian. Hey, don't tell Nightbot to fuck off. Nightbot does what I program him to. Therefore, Nightbot is an extension of myself. If you're telling Nightbot to fuck off, you're telling me to fuck off. Basically. I like to keep an eye on everyone. That's why I lurk. The reason why Nightbot lurks is because I used to have a lot of problems where Nightbot would keep disappearing from the chat, so the only way I could be sure that Nightbot was still there is if he reminded me that he was still there. That's why he lurks. Because it's to remind me he's still there, that he's still working, so if I want to enter a command, I can. You can keep the flippers in the flipped up position by holding down the left mouse button. But I don't know what that means, I'm just a kid. Boing. Boing, boing, boing. No, I'm enjoying myself again.
Can't be having that now, can we?
I can't let myself enjoy Peggle. Goes against every moral fiber in my body. But it's so much fun! Maybe this is the first time I have understood the Peggle. That before it did not make sense to me, but now I am enjoying it. Don't know where that accent was either.
To escape with British, or how I learned to stop worrying and love the Peggle.
Maybe it's because the people I was around at the time were into Peggle and I just wasn't.
Yeah, well, what isn't classed as racist these days? I mean, even doing the OK symbol is now seen as white supremacy, so...
Really? Cool, maybe I should use it
Well,
more.
yeah, they claim that the three fingers look like a W and the looped index finger and the thumb look like the loop of a P, so it's meant to represent... Yeah, exactly like that. It's meant to represent white power for some bloody reason. Yeah.
Really?
And Oxford came out and said that not
That's
looking
dumb.
someone in the eye when you're talking to them could be seen as racist.
Really? Well, I don't look at the eyes of people that I'm talking to a lot of the time because I have confidence issues. Does having confidence issues mean I'm a racist?
I do the same thing. I sometimes look away now and again. So...
You racist.
Well, let's just face it, we're all racist, we're all white supremacist pigs. And we're all part of the fucking patriarchy.
Welcome, Speedy Serval. Yeah. It's true. I need to check my privilege. I did, and my privilege was good. And I smiled. The end.
privilege score at clearscore.com.
Yeah, maybe I should create an app where people can just check their privilege. It would just be an app that you put in a fake username and a fake password, and then it just comes up like a bank app, and it just says privilege level. Privilege good.
Yeah. Surprised someone hasn't done that already, like a privilege checker or something. It pretends.
Yeah,
it
some
pretends to scan you or
SJW
something,
hasn't
your
done it.
privilege is good.
There was a privilege website. There was a website for checking your privilege, and I think it was Sargon. Was it Sargon? Did a video where they answered it as if they were Santa Claus, and Santa Claus is extremely privileged. He's a white male with loads of money and slaves that do all his work. He's extremely privileged. I'm so glad that I've really toned down on the rules. By the way, the rules have been updated in the streams now. I've really toned down on the rules, just because I don't care about being advertiser friendly anymore. Because the way YouTube's going, you know, advertising's fucked. I mean, if somebody came in and started like spamming the N-word, I think I'd ban them, of course. But the way I look at insensitive jokes now is if a mod doesn't like it, they'll time you out.
Yeah, I think Cooper sent me some
otherwise,
on,
I probably won't do
stores,
anything about it. Yeah, I think generally, if you're posting something in that YouTube chat, you're happy to have it saved forever in the VOD. If you're confident that you're happy with what you're saying, then who am I to take away your right to say it? I can ridicule you for what you've said. That's perfectly fine.
Yeah, say what you want, but don't be surprised if people rip you a new arsehole for it.
That was a weapon in Ratchet and Clank, the RYNO, rip you new one. It was the rocket launcher. And it cost so much money that you couldn't buy it on the first time through the game. The guy who wanted to sell it to you wanted like 2 million or something for it.
I wonder whose idea it was
I might play a Ratchet and Clank.
Whose idea it was to put really like double entendre subtitles on the Ratchet and Clank games. So going commando,
up your arsenal, tools of destruction, going commando, size matters. Yeah, some of them are okay. Like tools of destruction is alright.
Fine, yeah. But up your arsenal, as in
but
going up the jacksie, and size matters, the size of your junk.
Size matters.
Going commando means to go without underwear.
Yeah. I'm curious where that phrase came from. Did commandos really not wear any underwear, or is it a false belief? Have we asked any commandos? Has any research been done?
I'll have a look and I'll see if there's an origin of the phrase.
I'm kidding, but it's cool that you would check that.
The origins of the phrase are uncertain, with some speculating that it may refer to being out in the open or ready for action.
Right. That makes sense.
Magazine writer dated the modern usage to college campuses around 1974. It was perhaps associated with soldiers in the Vietnam War who were reputed to go without underwear to increase ventilation and reduce moisture.
Right.
However, more recently, Graham Donald has pointed out that the US forces are rangers rather than commandos. That in any case, the phrase was in use in the UK, referring mainly to women from the late 1960s.
Interesting. Being ready for action and being devoid of moisture. Ratchet and Clank devoid of moisture. That'll be the next one.
Yeah, it's funny where things come from, doesn't it? Where phrases like that come from.
That's why I like. Is it Susie?
Countdown is the origins of words. Yeah.
Yeah. Like the meaning of protagonist and antagonist. I was surprised.
Yeah, it's just
what the
yeah,
meanings
she's not
of
just
those
a
words
pretty
were.
face, it's Susie.
Although she is a pretty face.
So she's not just a pretty face, she's pretty clever as well.
Not just a pretty face, but she is a pretty face.
Hey, GM.
Yo, GamesMaster, watching my video from 4 years ago. Which one? I did more than one video 4 years ago, I think. You're going to tell me which video, and then I'm going to go, that was 4 years ago, fuck, I'm old. And then I'm going to be depressed.
Yeah, well, I'm older.
Oh my god. And by the time I'm your age, you'll be older still. Crazy how the world works. YouTube wants me to use my full name everywhere. Yeah, it's funny how they went back on that one, because it's what opened the floodgates for trolls. They went back on it, I think it was I think it was last year they went back on it. And it basically opened up the floodgates for trolls again. Even though a troll could just say that their full name was,
yeah, like
and then
humongous or something.
Fuck yourself. Like our good friend here in the chat. Where did get your ass handed to you come from? That's an interesting question. Maybe that's one for 8 out of 10 cats does countdown to ask Susie. Because she probably wouldn't answer that one.
Where did the phrase "you got your ass handed to you" come from? The Oxford English Dictionary dates it from 1961. We're all expecting to get our ass handed to us on a sling any minute now. Before that, people were talking about getting their head handed to them. You can send me in against the good boys, figuring I'll get my head handed to me. That could be. It looks like it began as a vivid exaggerated description of losing a fight, having your head pulled off and handed to you. Developed over years into its current form.
Right.
This sort of thing happens often. Compare the crack of dawn becoming the butt crack of dawn.
All right. Still waiting on my vlog as to why I'm called Escape Route British. I've answered it time and time again in streams and in Let's Plays. Why I'm called Escape Route. YouTube and just video gaming in general is my escape route from real life. That's literally why I'm called that. I'm also named after a particular overclocked remix of a Cave Story track. The Cave Story song Gestation. Track. A remix of that song by an OC remixer named Corin. Maybe I'll play it on a stream at some point. Yeah, I'm named after both that and just, you know, it being my escape. Yeah, he's changed his name and uploaded a shitload of stuff, hasn't he? Or no, I think he's still called GamesMaster. He's playing Super Mario World. Yeah, I know the one you're talking about. Oh, I can move this. That's cool. I didn't know that.
I've explained the meaning behind my username on numerous occasions.
Yeah. Why, hello there. My name is Renfield. Behind me is my valet, Igor. Together we will demonstrate the space-bending qualities of the Spooky Ball. Don't be alarmed. Used with care, the Spooky Ball can earn points like you've never imagined. Let's try it. My magic power is the Spooky Ball. When you hit the green peg, the ball will spookily go around the screen twice. Well, I never... He joined your stream today and subbed back. He said he didn't know there were so many Games Masters. But yeah. Loads of people called Games Master.
Well, to me, there'll only be two. Our Games Master and Patrick Moore, Games Master.
Yes. He was probably getting sick of answering questions about Zelda 3.
What always got me was on those consultation zones. Like, some kid would say, oh, how do you get to a hidden world in such and such a game? But it wasn't a hidden world, it was just a part of the level you were on. I heard there's a hidden world in Sonic 1, where is it? It was a part of the level, a lower path on the level.
How do I get to the hidden world in Sonic 2? You play the prototype. How do I get to the hidden palace? You wait several years for the remaster on iOS. Then you fall down the infamous death pit, and instead of standing there on spikes waiting for your supersonic power to run down, you go to the hidden palace instead. Fuck, that's a good remaster. Maybe I should stream that. I've recently got my iPad back, so I lent it to my mum and then she bought a new iPad. So, I can now stream those iOS remakes of Sonic. Maybe I should. They're fucking quality. They're almost as... Well, I would say they're better than the Mega Drive games. Because they are the Mega Drive games at a higher resolution. That's pretty much it. Still the same size sprites, but the screen's more scrolled out. The music's been remastered, so it's less sort of tangy, like synthesizer, and more sort of...
Tangy?
Tangy, like meow, you know, like the electric cat sound of the Mega Drive.
I thought they're probably called twangy, not tangy. I don't know. Maybe that's what you think.
Well, they're like tango. They're tangy. Why it's called tango.
Speaking of tango, I reminded myself of an old advert. You saw like some bacon sizzling in a pan, and you hear this woman's voice go, "Do you think it's a little dollop of ketchup, maybe?" Thought so. Go in the pan. Then all of a sudden you hear this man's voice go, "Diet Tango. You need it because you Tango." Advert.
That was a shit use of Spooky Ball. I hate this game. Have I told you I hate this game? Yes, you have. Then come in and know me better, man. Oh, ho, 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 ho. Ah, the Muppet Christmas Carol. So good. Because, Michael Caine is being a serious, top-quality actor around fucking puppets. That man is skilled. Doing such a serious acting job. Playing possibly the best Ebenezer Scrooge ever put to film. And he's surrounded by fucking puppets. That movie is glorious.
No. No.
And you haven't seen it, have
Guy
you?
here in the chat.
Last Ball, what Hitler was told in
Godwin's law in
1917.
full effect.
What? Last Ball?
Yeah,
I don't get the joke.
Hitler, he only had one ball. You know, that song.
Oh, that I did not know. Did he only have one ball?
I
did
don't
he
know,
only
I
have
never
one
met the
testicle?
guy.
Oh yeah, true.
I never want to.
I don't know, if I had a time machine, I might pop round to see him. You know, back when he was in the hospital being treated for his wounds in the First World War, wasn't it? Yeah, soldier in
Well,
World
according
War?
to the Guardian, it looks like it might be true that he only did have one.
Only one testicle.
Yeah, well, an undescended right testicle. The song sung in schoolyards by generations of British children mocking Adolf Hitler for only having one ball might be accurate after all. The German historian has unearthed the Nazi leader's long-lost medical records, which seem to confirm the urban legend that he only had one testicle. Records taken during a medical exam followed Hitler's arrest over the failed beer hall putsch in 1923 show that he suffered from right-side cryptorchidism, or an undescended right testicle.
That was an amazing shot. I'm going to repeat it. In fact, I could save that replay. Glorious shot. So, Hitler won testicle. Fact.
If I could go back and kill him, I would. Then people would probably shut up talking about him.
It's an interesting question.
But yeah, how much would it change? Would it change everything?
I think it would massively change things. For starters, nobody could use Hitler
No.
in an argument.
I am getting so sick of people saying, "Oh, everyone who I disagree with is a Nazi, and you got to punch Nazi." No, sod off.
Oh yeah, that fucking SJW who wrote the article, is it okay to punch a Nazi?
Yeah.
Like, I don't know, is it okay to punch you? I'm not a yeah, you are. Because you don't agree with what I say, so you are as well.
Mm.
Funny how that
Egypt.
works. Well, I'm not a nut. Yeah, you are. Fucking Egypt. I can't stand the bastards. Boing. 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 Ah, no, I'm enjoying myself.
No, wind
I'm
it
gonna have
in.
to play something
Wind
else.
it in.
Wind it in. Stop enjoying Peggle. I've got to bounce off the Cobra to get these orange pegs. Got one shot to do with it. Oh no! Yes! Oh fuck! Yes! Done it. Whew! That was terrifying. I was actually on the edge of my seat. That wall of blue pegs makes this level a challenge. Spooky Ball can help. No, it can't.
This spooky ball is shit.
Yeah. They improved it in Peggle too. it would basically make all the blues invisible and you could only hit oranges. And it would go through twice.
That's
way
that's
better.
handy,
Yeah. And also they replaced a scary pumpkin for a cute little zombie girl, so they basically improved every facet. I want to like Peggle too, but there's so many things I don't like about it. Like, one of the masters moons you when they're winning. When you're winning. And their buttocks are censored.
You know, for kids.
So yeah. Yeah, Peggle 2. Then it's got the really cute zombie skeleton girl, so it's like...
You seem to have a thing for monster girls, don't you? You have to play Monster High.
Well, we are monsters, we are proud. We are
True
monsters, say it loud. I'm annoyed there aren't that many Monster High games left. I think it's just Skulltimate Roller Maze. I'm not too keen on playing that, because that was the first one. So it's probably the least good. 13 Wishes was shite. I've got the movie, maybe I should watch it and see how it
There was one called Ghoul Spirit as well. For the Wii, DS, and DSi.
Ooh. For Wii, that means I can play it. I know Skulltimate Roller Maze was on Wii. Ghoul Spirit, right? There's at least 2 more. Excellent. I'm not so worried now of running out of Monster High. It would be a shame to be done with Monster High because it's a fun franchise to play. It genuinely is a fun franchise to dig into. And also because I like Monster Girls. Mainly sort of zombies and ghosts and stuff like that. But the furry end of Monster High can be appreciated.
Yeah, Barry Twice the Workout was pretty cute, wasn't she?
Yes, the Werecat, Barry Twice. That'll serve him right for saying silly things about me. Can't even remember what he said that set me off, but I'm like, that's it. I think he was telling me off for playing Monster High, and I'm like, okay, you're now Barry Twice the Werecat. Like, I don't give a shit. I'm surprised I played that game all the way through.
In one go, yeah.
In one sitting. I want to say that was almost a year ago. I can't remember if Star Wars The Force Unleashed was before it. I think it was. Force Unleashed, May the 4th. By the way, I got May the 4th and Return of the 6th off this year, so expect a Star Wars game. I'm still not sure which one I want to do. I got some ideas. I don't want to do Force Unleashed 2. Because that's a bit shit.
Intriguing.
You pull off the Lenny face when you look in the mirror. I sort of look at myself all ashamed for the things I've done. When I look at myself in the mirror. You know, there's that thing that after you've masturbated, you can't look at yourself in the mirror because you're ashamed of what you've done, you know? I get that all the time. suppose it's not too bad if you're a narcissist, because you probably look at yourself anyway when you're doing it. The silence is killing me.
I just don't know how to respond to that.
I'm like, come on, Keshu, say something. Lol, not ashamed because I never focus and always do it casual. Ah, freeballing. I see. Crap, crap, crap. Oh, nice. Too bad now. Could still fuck it up. Could still fuck it up. Fucked it up. This game fucking sucks. Terrifying bat.
Yeah.
I think I'm gonna be dreaming that tonight. That's if I'm not already asleep. I wonder if that's a thing that would happen, if I'd get so tired during streaming that I would fall asleep but think I'm still streaming. And then something crazy would happen in a game and I'd be like, I'm so glad I'm streaming right now because this is going to be saved into the VOD forever. And then I wake up and the stream's still going and it's like 3 AM. Tears, sweat, and shame. That's kind of like on The Simpsons, where it's like, now you know how to do it, never do it. Now you know how to do it, don't. Creepy as fuck too. One of the ghosts is crying in the top right. There's another one who's sort of like a lady ghost. Top left. She's got a mouth open in a rather suggestive way. And then there's the big ghost in the middle, and he's like, I see you're playing Peggle. Would you like some help? You know how PopCap develops their games? They build a prototype, and then once they're happy with the gameplay, they just put everything into presentation. So when you're playing a PopCap game, you're playing something that was developed in like 3 days, and then the rest of the time was spent on present. Audio. That shit. No, you're not meant to go into the one you already went into. Oh, for fuck's sake. Oh, nice. Yeah, totally miss it. Oh. Ah! I wonder what sort of progress I'm making with this game so far. $30 of 55.
Yeah, I'd probably be around sort of halfway through, something like that.
Yeah, I'm coming towards the end. I'm in the last 5. Look, how long have I been going? About an hour? About 2 hours. Okay. Yeah, we'll beat Peggle tonight.
Time flies when you're peggling.
Probably do. How long is Peggle Nights? Peggle Nights is about the same length again, so we'll do Peggle Nights another time. This might take a while because the sunflower's power is shit. It's fucking useless. It just hits some of the orange pegs automatically. Remember, there's a stage of the sunflowers which is like a car, and that one takes me fucking ages. Just because the way this game's, you know, completely luck-based. I mean, like, there is some skill involved in Peggle,
luck management, really, isn't it?
So much of it is luck as well. Yeah. Working out which is going to be the luckiest of the shots that you make can sort of control it a little. Oh, asthma could kill, end of story. Alright, fair enough. Yeah, I'm like, there wouldn't be any excuse regarding asthma.
Well, you figured out your error and you corrected it.
It takes a real gentleman to do that. Opposed to SJWs who never correct them. They make a mistake.
Yeah, it just pisses me off when they make all these like, accusations of people, and then somebody say, "All right, give me an example of how so and so has been like this," and they go, "I'm not going to give you an exact example."
Systemic oppression, internalized misogyny.
I'm not going to answer any more questions. Well, because they know their argument's flawed. They just don't want to admit it.
Yeah, exactly. You know, facts and figures is mansplaining, clearly. No, it's called doing things properly. Facts, figures, research. If you could still say the same thing after quality research, and not just quoting some paper that supports your agenda. It's weird that Soy Bomb's starting 11 o'clock now instead of...
That's the same, really, isn't it?
I know, it's just weird, because I was so set in, you know, 10:30 soy bomb streams, you know. Now it's like 11 only streams. Good. Well, it also means that when we finish Peggle, we'll be able to raid him, so that's a plus. Operation Logic Bomb, it looks like he's put. Not heard of it, but it's Super Nintendo. Wait, I think I've heard of it. It might be a Konami. If it is, then it's bound to be decent from that era. Fucking this stage is bullshit. The moving things. You know the green one on the frog isn't gonna fucking do what it's supposed to. Fuck. Fuck. If you can remember the quote, you can... Surely you can Google it.
Quote about what?
Asthma kills, end of story. You could probably just Google it. Sushi cared that much. Not bad, it's just not getting enough of the moving ones. Mate! Ah, mate! Fucking frog. That damn frog. But I'm not racist.
You sure about that now?
Yeah, I'm sure about it. It's just this fucking frog. He's just sitting around doing nothing. Like he's on strike all the time or something. Oh, oh no! And I know I'm yet to do the car level. I haven't done the car level yet, and I know that one drives me fucking mad.
Drives you nuts like a steering wheel down your trousers.
That sounds like something Ken Bruce would say. Drives me nuts like steering wheel down me trousers. The Smurfs got bombed. Did that happen? Was that a PSA? Did the Smurfs get bombed?
I don't know. Only one I can think that was like that was that one about the Francis the Firefly. It was about fireworks safety. Oh no, not playing with matches. That's what it was about. Not playing with matches. That's what it was about.
Not the child, the sparkler. Oh, now you're just being ridiculous. Yes! The idea is if I get rid of all the stationary orange pegs before I hit any of the greens, that way the greens will always have to get the moving pegs. I'm a genius.
I guess if we were to do the Smurfs, I thought it'd be like about the environment or something. That's what it would be most likely to be about.
Or it'll be warning kids that in the future there will be a really shit CGI Smurfs.
Yes,
movie.
just end yourself right now before it comes out.
You know this sort of thing, Kesh. The Smurfs, are they of French origin?
No, Asterix was French, but Smurfs.
Asterix was French.
I'll
yeah.
swear. I'll have a look.
Curious whether they were like Norway or something. I know that Finland was the fucking Moomins. Turns out the Popples were Japanese. Anybody remember the fucking Popples? I remember the Popples. Yeah, the Popples. Oh, fuck. I should have got a free ball from that. Oh, fuck. Oh, lucky bounce. No! Do not let war destroy the children's world. Wow. Also, that might explain where the Smurfs were from if it was in Dutch.
Yes, it was an anti-war message.
I guess it was an environmental message too. Don't let war destroy the environment. Problem is, it destroys 5% of pegs, which is not much if I get rid of the other orange pegs, is it? Oh, bollocks, shit.
Fuck sushi, fuck. Sushi, fuck.
Sushi fucking aneurysm! Games Master keeps quoting that now. It's humbling, but it's also like I'm remembered for the quotes I don't actually want to be remembered for.
I don't think Sushi will let you forget it.
Sushi will always quote Sushi fuck. Sushi's looked the clip up because I gave him the unlisted Dragon Quest streams, and he admits it wasn't as funny as he remembers it being. It meant against violence on children. No, I think it's against war and violence in general. This is the car one. I fucking hate this one.
It's the car one.
This one might take me a while. Yeah. The car level. Oh, I fucking hate this one. It's an environmental car that runs on magic bricks. This is my environmental fist. It runs on Red Bull. Bum 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 bum. Bum 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 bum.
Any good bargains lately?
Puyo Puyo Tetris on the Nintendo eShop. That's a fucking bargain, mate. A localized Puyo Puyo game for the first time since FIFA. And they kept the script intact. Like, the jokes are all
Anybody
authentic,
sushi.
closely translated from the Japanese. Miori or Ryobi. I think everybody. Did I get anything physical recently that was good value? I'm waiting on a PS2 game to come in the post. I reckon it'll arrive tomorrow. When it does, I definitely want to do a Sushi Bites on it. I think it might get me back into making them, because I made one and then I just... I really enjoyed that Nito Shinden episode. It was nice to do a Sushi Bites again. Like, you know what? This is gonna reinvigorate my creative juices. Get them flowing. Didn't it?
Well, I got the first season of Battlestar Galactica for 99 pence, which wasn't too bad.
Oh, nice. I'm not a Cyclone.
Cylon.
Okay? I'm not an Alpha Xylon. Edward James Olmos.
Yeah, I just saw it on the shelf and thought, right, might as well grab it. It's a complete season, so yeah, give it
A complete season for 99p, that is rare. I'll tell you that now, in a charity shop.
Yeah,
That
the
shit.
first season.
Around where I am, there'd be
The
at least 4.
first season of Joey as well. I didn't fancy that.
Oh no, not a fan of Joey.
It wasn't as well received as Friends, really, was it?
No, but not everything that's great is well received. Deadly Premonition's amazing. It wasn't very well received. But I know what you mean. I would be disappointed buying Joey on DVD because it wouldn't be about baby kangaroos. But I'm expecting a sitcom about baby kangaroos. Joey's. Is the joke really that bad that it deserves silence? I guess it is. Oh, that's alright. The car didn't take as long as it normally takes me. That's alright. So I fucking hate the car. You bought 2 pads of paper for drawing. I bought a notebook for writing down video ideas. And no idea is going to be a shit idea. That's the rule of that book, so... Like, any idea I have is not a shit idea. Yay, Paper Mario! I want to talk to you about Glitter Force's ending! I really thought it was going to be bittersweet, and then it just turned out sweet. Was very pleased overall with Glitter Force. I think Netflix did a good job with it. Other streaming services are available, as we've said, but Netflix just has such a great selection. But this isn't an advertisement. I'd love to be sponsored by Netflix. Wink, wink, nudge, nudge. I got 2 shots and I got 2 pegs left. Done. Right, that stage was easy. ERB, it's the game that really bored me when I tried to play it. What, Peggle? Yeah, I can see that. Yay! Warren Rabbit. Step right up. Do you feel lucky? Really lucky? How about super lucky? Then you came to the right air. Lucky spin is magic power for folks who like to take a chance. Free balls, triple scores, magic hats. All these and more can be yours. Let's spin. Right, magic hat I hate. That magic fucking... I hate this power because it is luck. It is a luck-based power. This game is already luck-based enough. Well, you like Pretty Cure's everything better than Glitter Force's everything. Here we go, gonna cry for 3/4 of the last episode. I will admit I almost teared up. It was beautiful. So what's the next girly thing that I should watch on Netflix? Nobody's got an answer. I'm gonna do a Barbie Life in the Dream House, maybe. I mean, I played the Wii U game, so I got an idea what the show might be like. Shit sauce. Triple score? That's useless! What do I need triple score for? Triple score doesn't help me clear pegs. Now, I remember you saying, Paper, that there was a Smile Precure movie. And that's got me curious as to whether Netflix would attempt to adapt the movie into, like, a Glitter Force the movie. Also, whether the movie's any good. Well, of course it'd be good, because I'm asking you, and you like everything Pretty Cure.
Sure you don't want to get in on the Discord, Paper? It's open.
Paper has trouble with his college's network connection. Yeah. Otherwise he'd probably be in the Discord right now.
Have like a couple of people to talk with rather than just me.
Yeah, it would be nice if some more people joined in. Matzo couldn't be here for long. But his ridiculously young-sounding voice was appreciated the short while it was here. Fucking magic. Waste of a power. Rabbit's fucking useless. Hate him! Warren Rabbit, fuck off. Oh,
It's paper.
I could so do this. I could so do no, 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 ah! Ah, no! I can't do it.
And he's gone. Nope.
And he's back. And he's gone. And he's back. That time. Okay, magic hat proved to be more useful there. A magic hat spooky ball. Now we're talking. Oh, that was a useless fucking spooky ball. Radical. Badsworth. Right. Zoom. Extreme fever.
Another level down.
Yep. Paper. I finished Puyo Puyo Tetris today. The main story, so like the first 7 acts.
Yeah, you said earlier.
Yeah. Paper wasn't here though. I still can't believe that game got local up.
Guess was sufficient demand for it.
Yeah, it's been out so long. I honestly thought it was beyond localization. I guess Sega thought, we'll bring it to the Switch, we might as well localize it. Still can't get over the fact they did. And of course, I did it with my self-imposed rule that I must beat every mission with 3 stars before I continue. So I've 3-starred everything up to Act 8. Triple score is useless to me. Shit, bugger nuggets. Shit, bugger fucking nuggets. Bollocks. You can't have fun. We won't let you have fun. Okay, the magical hat did help me out there a little. Maybe I shouldn't be so dismissive of the magic hat. I think that should have just been his skill, full stop. Not this shitty, spin the wheel, try your luck. In this game already luck-based as it is.
Adding more luck into it.
Really need a luck-based power on top.
Thud.
Oh. oh, 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 oh. Oh. Paper, would you be interested in watching me do ranked online Puyo Tetris on live streams? Because I reckon I'm up to the challenge of ranked professional play. I can't get my head around fusion mode. I hate fusion mode. But ranked Puyo, ranked Tetris, and ranked Swap, I think I'd be good at. Yeah, you would be. It would force me to get good quick, because I'd be against people who would be a much higher skill level than me.
At least it'd be fairer than Bomberman.
Improve very quickly. Well, yeah, hopefully. Not unless everyone says the Konami model of experience is so good we're going to use it everywhere else. No thanks. I don't think you should be able to unexperience a battle. It's just dumb. And then to be punished for losing against someone a lower rank than you is just ridiculous. Just being able to be demoted is the slice of shit that goes on top of the piss flavored sorbet. You know, it's just, it sucks. Yes, I knew that, you useless fucking rabbit. Oh, hi! Didn't see you there. Space blast. Oh, you couldn't make it something useful, could you? I hit it and then it jumped straight out. There we go. Super guide, that's fucking useless! Oh, super guide is so fucking useless. Two pegs left, one ball. Shit! Yeah, that's not terrible. I'll take that. Yeah, that works for me. Oh, 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 oh. Nah. Oh, nice, yes. Oh, that was lucky. Three balls left, one orange peg. I can do this. Got a few shots to attempt a super extreme everything destroyed clear. Okay. Didn't manage it this time, but got the extreme through there. Another level down. Any other magic power? I hate this level because it's the first time you've got overlapping bricks. You just think, like, that shouldn't be possible. Like, up until now, you've not had a single overlapping brick. And... oh, yeah. Overlapping bricks. Thanks, game. Ah! Still didn't hit the green. Still didn't hit the green. Be useful, be useful. Okay, I'll take that. Fucking wasted it though, didn't I? I ever mentioned how much I hate this game?
You might have mentioned it once or twice, yeah.
Oh, good, good. Just making sure it's well documented. Peggle. Blooding, 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 blooding.
Must be a big problem.
Life goes on, brah. La la, the life goes on. Blooding, blooding. Life goes on, yeah. Bit of blood. Fuck it. You have to explain the joke, it's no longer funny. Not that it ever was to begin with. Hat trick! Nailed it! Awkward. Peg locations awkward. Fucked this up. You know how Peggle's background music works? It has a selection of little bits and pieces that it then randomizes. It'll pick a backing track, then it'll pick a like drums and rhythm, it'll pick a melody line. It just sort of plays that. Randomized. Another example of PopCap putting all the effort into the presentation of the game.
Game itself, yeah.
Triple score? Fuck off! I don't need triple score. I don't care about my score. I care about getting all the orange pegs. I'm fucking failing at miserably. Oh, yes. Another level down.
It sounded like you were nearly having an orgasm then.
Oh, ode to joy! Magic hat. Playing Entry of the Gladiators. All the music in this game is either a piece of classical music that's in the public domain or one of these randomly generated audio tracks.
Strangely, it's called Entry of the Gladiators when you most associate that with clowns.
Yeah, it's an interesting one, isn't it? I guess because circuses used it, you associate it with clowns, but I guess it was a piece of music that was supposed to be like what you would hear if gladiators came into battle. Maybe. All I know is it's Julius
I have
Future.
no idea. What I do know is, do you know what the fear of clowns is called?
Pennywise a phobia.
Coulrophobia. Coulrophobia. C-O-U-L-R-O-phobia. Yeah.
Coulrophobia. They are cool. Why offer me Space Blast if you're never gonna let me have it? Not a bad use of Magic Hat though there. I think I've got this one in the bag if I don't fuck it up too bad. Which I'm known to do. Really, it's whether the game lets me have it or not. All luck. I used to get asked if I wanted to play Peggle in multiplayer. It's like, have you ever played Peggle in multiplayer?
No.
It's fucking stupid. First off, you have to hit an orange peg, otherwise you get penalised. So you can't like hit a bunch of blues and not hit an orange, because if you do, you lose points. There's only 2 greens on the board, so if you get them and the other person doesn't, they're fucked. Get their special power. Dumb, I hate it. Extra ball is useless to me. Actually, no, it's not. That might be the difference between doing it on the last ball, so... I shouldn't be so negative. A team of people spent a week creating this, you know, No, I imagine it probably took longer than that. I don't want this to turn into a bitching stream. But a bitching stream, that'd be good. Maybe I should stream myself cooking like Bitchin' Kitchen. Yes, sometimes.
But I muted the mic there, so you wouldn't hear that.
I meant to say Danke.
Dankeschön.
Bless you again. I am Lord Cinderbottom of the Order of the Flame, and it is my privilege to reveal to you the Fireball, fiercest of the Peggle magic powers. The fireball burns through the board with ferocious force. If you bounce it off of the free ball bucket, your supremacy will be assured. Your training begins now. This
Not
is
your
my
white
favorite power.
supremacy, though.
I cannot ascertain whether or not the dragon identifies as white, but I can tell you that he is definitely green.
What is it with you and poutine sushi? Would you cook poutine?
Sushi likes poutine because
All it is it's just chips and cheese.
because it's a sushi meme. It's a sushi meme. Also, admire just how much of the board I just cleared off. One fireball. It is the most glorious power. It is my favorite. Demolished.
Have you actually
He loves
tried
his
it?
poutine.
He's
He's tried poutine made with like grated cheese instead of cheese, which is the way you'd have to have it here in the UK, I imagine. He posted a video in the Sushi Bites channel showing a Japanese lady eating poutine, and she had made it with grated cheese and stuff.
Oh, cheese curds. It's still the same thing, really. It's made from milk.
Maybe I'll make fake poutine sometime. Did you watch the video I added in the Sushi Plus section? No, I haven't. I got home and I beat Puyo Tetris, then I started streaming Peggle. Right. I'm kind of annoyed with how many people are covering Puyo Tetris, because Puyo Puyo used to be that niche thing that like I would play, but now everybody's playing it because it's on Switch, and Sega's made a big deal of it. Like, I'm happy that the series is getting the attention it deserves, but also I've got that sort of like hipster style, well, I knew it before it was big.
Yeah, I was playing Puyo
here
Puyo before it was cool.
sort of thing going on. Yeah, exactly. There's all these people going, oh, Mean Bean Machine 2017. I'm like,
That
ah.
was my first exposure to the series Mean Bean Machine.
Yeah, for most people it was Mean Bean Machine or it was Kirby's Avalanche Ghost Trap. Bounce it off the wall, I guess. There we go. Oh fuck, this one. Or like, what kind of level can we make where basically you have to use the fireball or you fucked? I know. Let's make one where it's literally a giant wall of pegs. Shit! Don't get them all, you're basically fucked. Ugh. They're running out of content to play in South Africa on TV. They have to play tokusatsu because they've run out of everything else. They can't keep showing Who Killed Captain Alex on repeat. They've got to play something else. Who Killed Captain Alex? Super movie! That might make no sense to you if you don't know what I'm talking about. Oh man. Oh, it's brilliant. Who Killed Captain Alex is a marvel of modern cinema. Truly fantastic. Boing. Free ball. Long shot.
I guess I'll be glad to watch them when this stream's done.
Shit game, not enjoying it.
The
What
Who
were you
Killed
gonna
Captain
watch?
Alex.
there's a video by I Hate Everything in his Search for the Worst. That's the best place because you get his review of it. You see most of the film anyway.
Yeah, it's only been just over an hour long.
His video covers all the main things. It's a movie that was made by, I think it was like a small village in Uganda, and they made it on really cheap like Sony Vegas. Their green screen was basically a side of a building that was painted green, and they like had the actors like abseil off the edge for like special effects. It was shot by this small company that would sell their movies door to door on like VHS and like DVDs, like burned from their computer and written on in black marker. They'd like sell their movies, and they weren't expecting ever to get exposure on the internet, but it blew up. It sort of became viral.
The rest of history, yeah.
They were completely humbled about it. They were completely humbled by it, and that's what I love about it, is they were very human about it, which is always great. When they're like, can't believe someone would watch our movie, you know, never expected this to happen, thank you so much, sort of thing. And that's what I like about it, is they were very humbled by the reaction to their film. It is terrible. Don't get me wrong. It's terrible.
It's so bad it's good kind of.
It's glorious. Yeah, it's glorious for something that such a small group of people made. Like they really put passion into making a good movie. The fact the story doesn't make much sense doesn't matter because they're setting out to make an action movie.
Reminds me of a film I bought some years back called Man-Borg. Yeah.
Man-Borg.
It's a Canadian film. It was made on a budget of approximately $1,000 Canadian.
Oh right, so
like,
that
something
£5.
like that, yeah.
Just kidding. Just kidding. Canadian dollar isn't that shitty at the moment.
Back when I went to Canada, it was like £2 to the Canadian dollar. Something like that. Oh, no.
Yeah, it's always been a joke
other way
that
around.
their
It
dollar
was
is
$2
weak.
Canadian dollars to £1 British.
Oh, then you were laughing. You could buy so much stuff. Basically, get
More or
everything for
less.
half the price.
DVD of this man Borg from the land of pounds, as it were. Yeah, the CGI looks terrible. It's another one of those so bad it's good things.
It's not going to be the Incredible Bulk bad though, is it?
But
the only reason why the Incredible Bulk was so bad was because the creator of the movie literally bought pre-made assets to make it. Pre-made assets that had nothing to do with the movie. Just stuck them in there because he liked them. If you like bad movies, I'd recommend I Hate Everything, Search for the Worst series.
I've seen a few of them.
He's done the the Fred movie. All 3 Fred movies. He's done the Smosh movies. Food Fight. I think he was unnecessarily cruel about Food Fight. I still think Food Fight's a really good movie deep down.
Yeah, I think John Tron's review.
I'm the proud owner of like 3 DVD copies of it.
It was the best.
Sorry? Which one was it?
I said I think John Tron's review of Food Fight was the best.
Oh, John Tron's. I can't actually remember much from that. I remember the dogs and raisins part, where he said where it was like a dog's face and raisins, like. I remember that, but I don't remember much.
The other thing I remember was one of the guys from Continue sort of like came out with the DVD or something like that, pursued by Mr. Clean.
Oh, and it's Mr. Clean, played by Brent or Floss. Yeah, I remember that. That would be why I removed it from my memory. Because it's like, I don't like Rich at the best of times, but especially don't like him when he's pretending to act. He's bad enough on Continue. Sorry, I just don't have a positive opinion of Continue because they refused to continue on Mystical Ninja starring Goemon. Because they tried to get into the castle without the chain pipe and they were stuck there for ages and they were like, oh, this game blows. It's like, well, maybe if you listen to the fucking NPCs... Basically, the only way to progress in any Goemon game is to listen to the NPCs. The only way to progress. And also, their shtick at the end was so like repeated, the same jokes over and over again. There's no problem having loads of repeated memes and in-jokes. It's just varying them is good. When you have the same in-jokes every episode, it's like...
Yeah, I get what you're saying, yeah.
It just screams of unoriginality. There's only so much you can do with a format like Continue before the format itself starts to get sort of grey. That's why I try to always innovate with Sushi Bites. I try not to make something that's cookie cutter and generic. I have in the past made episodes I thought were weak. I still think the Pouli Rular episode is weak because my reactions were forced, because I played that game before countless times, so I knew what was coming. I think the reactions were too forced. Need to do Lumno Wedding Bell properly at some point. Because I've sort of tacked that onto Sushi Bites, but in reality that was the original video that sort of spawned the Sushi Bite series. It's like, you can't really consider it part of Sushi Bite. I've sort of tacked it onto Sushi Bite's list. Oh yeah, it's season 0. It's like, not even a pilot. The Pachinko Paradise pilot. Fucking hell, that episode's weak looking.
Well, it was the early days, so yeah.
It was. I think what I should just do is just play a bunch of fucking Japanese games. A bunch of Japanese games I've never played before. And just write down all my thoughts and reactions to them. Maybe I should get like a timer, so I can make note of what things happen at what time in the video.
Maybe it's a side project, maybe re-reviews of your old ones. Just trying to think of a snappy name you could give them. Sushi Bites Rebitten, or...
Rebitten, oh my god.
That's the first thing that came in my head. I can't think of anything better right now with it being so late.
I was thinking like Neo Sushi Bites, like Neo for the Japanese for New. Sushi Bites Neo. But then it'd be a problem if I ever did Super Magnetic Neo, then I might do Super Magnetic Neo, and then it would be all extremely confusing. It's alright, Super Magnetic Neo was released in English, so we're okay. Who? Yes, I am Who, called Master Who by some. Wander with me now as I hint at the mindful truths of the Zen Ball. Our journey will take us to where we are meant to be, or maybe next door, close enough. I hate the Zen Ball, and I hate these stages, and I hate this game, and I just...
Well, 10 more levels, and then you're done.
Yeah. Let's get a Zen Ball, and a sitar noise for no reason. The Zen shot is like fucking yin-yangs in his eyes. 280% more Zen. But you couldn't get it in the bucket, could you? Maximum Zen achieved. Not too bad. And at least for the last 5 I get to pick what power I get, so it'll be Fireball all the way. Cut through all the crap with the Fireball. I hate moving stage elements this. The only way to get this is to bounce it off something. Oh! Come this far, I might. Depends how long we're going to be on this level. Last ball. Great. Not a bad shot. Not a bad shot. Oh, wow! Definitely save a replay of this.
Great.
That's a
great
good
stuff.
shot. Didn't go in the basket, though. That would have been icing on the cake.
At least you got a couple of free balls out of it. By the look of it.
Yeah. Should be enough to get these remaining oranges. So. Could go for a complete clear. Get rid of all the oranges first. Let's not count all our eggs before they hatch. Unless that's no.
Count your
the
chickens before they hatch.
Wait, don't count the chickens before they hatch.
Don't put all your eggs in one basket. From where you're getting mixed up.
They say that, but where are you meant to keep your eggs? Shit. I shouldn't have checked all my eggs before they were chickens. Balls did up. Like Fred Flintstone did in that episode of...
Yeah.
Speaking of Flintstones, I'm waiting for my local American sweet shoppy to get the Flintstone cereal in. Apparently they're getting it in next week. Choco Pebbles.
Cocoa Pebbles.
Cocoa Pebbles, yeah. They're basically Smarties in cereal form. Basically, it's like having a bowl full of mini eggs. You just pour milk on it. Yeah, mini eggs. I'm looking forward to trying that. Play that game, but I was gonna hit the orange next to the one that I was going for, and you made me hit a completely different orange. Bollocks! good. Free ball. It's not. Oh, fuck off. Just give me the orange, mate. Thank you. Oh, fuck. Getting to that point where you start fucking up. Not sure if it's tiredness, some kind of fatigue, but just don't feel like it. Frames
Just said
disconnected?
live stream offline. It's come back on now.
Alright, yeah. 1,190 dropped frames. Really don't need that shit. Thank you, YouTube.
I think YouTube's trying to tell you something.
It thinks I could do with less Peggle in my life. I want to assure YouTube that I don't usually play Peggle. That this is a rare occasion.
Never to be repeated.
410% more Zen. That's quite a specific number there, game. You sure you're just not generating that number at random? How is 410% not maximum Zen? Surely you should be finding me the maximum Zen every time. I mean, isn't that what that power's about? Seriously? You're gonna have me bounce this off something to get it? Managed it though.
Nice one.
Okay. Yep, that's one straight away. I like it when that happens. I'm not hanging around on a mission too much. Zen ball is not all powerful. It can only nudge your shot angle in a good direction, but that nudge is usually enough. In other words, our power isn't perfect. Or this power-up won't make you a good Peggle player. No, luck will make you a good Peggle. Craptastic. Gotta relaxed stream feel from this stream. Relaxation stream feel. Wasn't the intention, but it works. 360% more zen. I'm pretty confident about this one.
Yep.
Fun. Yeah, I got an easy shot as well for the finish. Let's try and score some points. I don't think I can do an super extreme whatchamacallit. This one's great if you can score it the best way. Try my best to I've seen someone play this stage and get 16 million on this stage. Like, just to point out, my score for every stage so far is 13 million. They managed to get 16 million on one stage. But to be fair, it's such a ridiculous shot, and the video that's on YouTube is like extremely old. I've seen it done, and it's impressive. Because the ball literally rides up every single peg on the board. Oh, seriously? Fucking hell. I could have sworn I had that shot in the bag. Might not be this stage actually. I think it's a stage where the two rotating things meet in the middle.
Yeah, I just watched the video one now, where they look like a double helix.
Yeah, it's a later stage. Yeah, it's something like 16 million in one shot.
Couple more ones. One's got like 20 something million in one shot.
Oh right.
Yeah.
But yeah, it's pretty crazy to see people rack up that kind of score in this game. Extreme fever, this game's really crap. Running at some shit resolution as well. The true test of a master. Well done, you have completed the Peggle Institute's undergraduate program with determination and flair. All that remains is the final exam. These levels will test your mettle, but you may choose any master to help you in your quest. I'm sure you'll do great. After all, you've been taught by the best. This one looks like it would best Space Impact. Yeah, definitely Space Impact. I picked the right. I wish you could control the speed the ball is shot at, because it's shot at such a speed that it always bounces ridiculously. Like, if you could control the speed it was shot at, you could better control your shot. Maybe something to consider for Peggle 3, which, much like Peggle 2, they'll release it on shit systems. They'll release it on, like, the Texas TI-86 calculator and microwaves. Thing is, they insist on not releasing Peggle 2 on PC, where it obviously belongs. Get at that green. Often. No! Oh no! This reminds me, there's a fucking DS version of Peggle. Would you believe
Yeah.
it? Okay. And it has this bonus level feature that's only in the DS version. And I'm just randomly reminded of it. I played it, because of course, like a Peggle hater, I've played all versions of Peggle. I can get my hands on anyway. God bless Flashcards for bringing Peggle DS to me. Maybe, not bad. That demolished way more of the board than Space Blast ever did, so... If I was playing on Xbox 360, I'd be very close to that 15 million Korea lifetime achievement, where it's like get 15 million across Korea. But I'm not playing on Xbox 360. Playing on Steam, that's why the game looks so fucking hideous. That's also why the game is like 13 megabytes instead of 200.
Yeah, as you said, most of that'll be on the music and the presentation rather than the actual gameplay.
Yeah, too right. But then I would love to see any game that has 200 megs worth of engine coding. I suppose like a game like Crysis might. MAME's got to be nearing that now in its executable. It's something like 150 meg now. The MAME executable. That makes sense because it's emulating like a bajillion arcade systems. Fucked this up, haven't I? Fucked it up royally. Well, multi-ball worked out better for it. No, when the balls go to the same place, it's useless. I misjudged how difficult these last levels are. Like, oh, it's not long now. We're almost at the end. Actually. Oh, beautiful shot. Shot also.
Yeah, you're doing all right.
Nice shot. Very nice shot. Another orange peg in the bag. And another lucky bounce in the bag. Oh my god. In the shots I have, I can easily do this. And if it means having a oh no, done it. Don't even need to sacrifice a couple of balls on getting rid of obstructive pegs. Nice. I think Master Who is working out best for me, so I'm going to stick with him. Even though I think Spooky Ball might be best for this stage. If Who doesn't get me anywhere, I'll switch to Spooky Ball. Yeah, nice. Hit everyone down there except the one I wanted. Marvelous. I'd still miss it. That's still marvelous.
Peggle, otherwise known as Chaos Theory of the game.
Yeah. Fucking Peggle. 2 balls left. I can't do this. Especially not if I lose a ball like that. Throw Spooky Ball for this. Curious. Good call. Good fucking call. That was. Look at this level and went, that's a Spooky Ball level. Damn straight it's a fucking Spooky Ball level. That was glorious. Da da da, do 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 do. Oh, nice! Oh, we got an Illuminati triangle.
I'll see it in a moment.
Line that up perfectly in the webcam. Nice, that wasn't even a Zen shot, that was my own. That was glorious. I think I'm understanding it now. Or maybe I've got good luck today. Maybe even with this perfect turn, I'm still gonna fail to get all the orange pegs, and then I'm gonna suddenly hate the game again. Ugh, yeah, hate the game itself. Space impact. Would be nice if you could hit it. No, prove that I have no need for the space blast by getting every peg around it except for it. Proving it a wasted power. Fuck that.
Fireball's not going to be much use here.
Actually, let's give it a try. Curious about something. Yeah, you're right.
Yeah, so with the barriers, yeah, it's not gonna.
Not gonna get the same reach it normally does.
Yeah, well, I'm always right, except when I'm wrong.
What an awful superpower that would be. Always being right. There'd be such a temptation to just use it for nefarious purposes like making money.
Since when is making money nefarious?
Since when is it not? Oh, I had my best luck with the Zen, didn't I? I will admit there's some skill involved with this. I did plan these moves meticulously using the UFO. I mean, there is a certain skill level to it, but I still think it's mostly sort of luck-based. This is another one with stupid fucking angles. Space Blast. Space Blast has this magic power that it completely avoids hitting the green peg whenever it's out in the field. Truly incredible. Fuck's sake. What's the point in having that power if I can't hit a fucking green peg? Ruins the point in having it if I peg really easily because there's nothing around it. I also want to point out that it was on the run that we used the fireball that I beat that one with the crappy balls. So maybe the fireballs did win it for us.
Who knows?
I'm gonna have to try fireballs next turn. Problem with this one is the pegs that are up at the weird angle. Like, I have no idea how I'd get those. Maybe hope for some luck with the sunflower. She might get some of them. No, she got the ones in the center. Fuck. Bollocks, what's the point in using her power if it's not gonna be fucking useful to me? Bible. Shit. That was a waste. Oh fuck, I still didn't get the orange by bouncing it off. I thought I would. Oh, this level is deceptive. Zen might be the answer on this one, just for getting some of those higher up pegs. Because it should hopefully at least try to get an orange for me. Why am I talking about this like there's fucking tactics to it? It's luck. Gotta stand by my original argument. It's all luck. There's no skill involved. There sort of is. You failed at your one job. Failed at his one job. He didn't hit any oranges for me. Did, but he didn't hit the oranges I wanted. Seriously? You think I wanted help with those oranges? Yeah. always an orange in that fucking corner. Maybe the reason he can't divine me a shot to that corner is because it's not possible to get a shot in there. Maybe I should just try aiming for a different thing. All the time I was trying to aim for the green peg, I'm getting all the orange pegs around it. With a shot like that, do I really need one done for me? Nice. Right, it is possible to shoot a ball up there, but... almost like the gravity in this stage just works harder. I've had the backgrounds like peace and love, white supremacy. It's the okay hand gesture. We were talking about it earlier. Looks like the creators of Peggle are white supremacists. Let's write a blog post about it on our hipster blog.
Yep. Maybe these SJWs just want to see racism and white supremacy and whatever where there is none.
Well, I still think that they want to create it. I think this whole thing with SJWs and feminism is to make men hate women. I believe it's intentional. Somebody out there wants to start a war to sell more products, or I don't know what they want to do it for. Clear someone wants to stoke the fires and create...
Well, the way I see it, I don't think women want to be equal. They want to be superior.
No, yeah, exactly. They don't want the difficulties that come
they want
with
all
being
the benefits and none of the drawbacks.
benefits that come from being a man. It's like, yeah, I would love equality. I'd like a pussy pass in court. I'd like to get a lower sentence because I'm a woman.
Yep.
Fantastic. Goes both ways, women. Don't want anyone to be superior. Us egalitarians and realists, which is what take the good with the bad. Bad with the good, and I'ma live my life like I should. I know why you wanna hate me, cause hate's the only thing you've ever seen lately. At least I've mastered that tricky fucking corner shot. Another level down.
Good. Only one more, I think.
Yeah. Yes, one more. Well, I'm not gonna reach that beautiful 15 million score unless I can pull this final stage off in all its glory. It's almost like they've patched the game to stop that being possible, because the ball immediately like fires off in a direction when I hit it. I can't land straight in the helix.
I think you'd have to get a lucky bounce off the bucket to get underneath, and then it'd carry the ball up.
Yeah. I want it to put both the greens in the helix. That's more like it. I got 9 balls to do the rest of the board with. Add. Oh, that's Peggle 1.
Nice one.
Yeah. Didn't quite make the 15 million career score, but close. Congratulations! Let it forever be known that in consideration of your hard work and effort, we proudly bestow upon you the rank, title, and privileges of a true Peggle Master. Let it be known, eh? But wait, there are still higher ranks to attain.
Forget it.
No. It's time for the credits. Producer. This trophy is awarded for completing adventure mode. Oh, one more thing. The menu plays a tune. Okay, that's enough. Oh, let's go. Bother Soy Bomb if
Let's
he's
see if he's still going.
still streaming. I might also see who else is in my my live list. Dark Jake playing Mario Kart 8. No fucking way. Operation Logic Bomb. This looks like something with Super Mario in it. This looks like Yoshi's Cookie. Oh.
Yeah, just with better graphics.
Yeah, what the fuck's he doing playing Yoshi's Cookie? I thought this was Operation Logic Bomb. He's only been going 2 hours. Okay, 2 hours.
So got
Fair
bored
enough.
of it, I got stuck.
Alright. Can't be bothered to raid him. It's only you and me viewing, apparently, according to the viewer numbers. But that could just be YouTube glitching up. Not going to bother with a raid then. Thank you for joining me, Keshi. It's been great fun playing through Peggle. You know, getting it played through on stream, which now means I've played through it for real, because that's how it works.
You never have to play it again.
And then Peggle Nights at some point, and maybe Peggle Extreme as well, because that's a short game. Alright, I'm going to close the stream. I can't stop.